In a silly town, full of religion doctrine and completely limited people, one of the most disturbing and horrible events in all history occurred, not just human, but in the entire universe. Dunwich is a town where ironically is one of the most fertile from the grace of God we are known. And the word God takes another meaning completely contrary what most mortals know. Old Wally is with daughter Liviana Wadley in Old Farm making a ritual to give birth to creatures which were challenged a mythological Lovecraftian god, Yog-Sothoth.
It is time to make the blind ones pay for forgetting their true gods. It is time for the ancients to return to their glory by taking the reins of this world and others. Yog-Sothoth knows what the entrance is. Yog-Sothoth is the entrance. Yog-Sothoth is the key and also the guardian of the entrance. Past, present, and future are one in Yog-Sothoth.
The villagers notice something strange in everything that occurs. The Wadleys. Everyone knows that Liviana was pregnant, but no one knows who got her pregnant. Their stock or cubs were hardly ever seen the ground around, just all bark which appears to be rooted in the time. For more than 3 years, Dunwich since nothing disappears of Livingstone and people. Their marks there were found in hand in the house of Wadley, which had already had a baby, a dark boy, big for the age, with healthy features and very intelligent. At only 5 years ago, he was already walking and speak Latin and English perfectly. He knows how to run and shoot fire guns, which defends himself from the dogs that were terrible and his point attacked him. When Wilbur was 15 years old, his grandfather taught him everything what he knows about scars and incantations. The young man wasn't ready to be a strong person. He had read the innocent and mystical book his grandfather had.
Wilbur, I will not leave as far as our plan finishes. I need you to continue without me. I know that you are perfectly capable of summoning Yog-Sothoth by yourself. Take care of your brother and your mother, especially your brother. Do not forget, feed him until he reaches the age to be able to release him.
Yes, grandfather. I will make her a god and awaken my father to regain the dominion of the ancients over the universe. And I make the old Chutulu, Yog-Sothoth's cousin, return to his former glory as he was millions of years ago.
The villagers decided to ask the authority for help. They could not know much, they didn't have any evidence to connect the disappearance with the Wally family. That's why he decides to ask a scholar and help on the subject, Henry Armitage, librarian, mystic at University of Arkansas, and keeper of great library, which is very interested in the case.
It is very strange that Wilbur has gone from library to library looking for that strange and forbidden Necronomicon, whose author is Abdul al-Zahed, a mad poet from Sana'a in Yemen who is said to have flourished during the time of the Umayyad Caliphs almost 700 AD.
The terror of the town and Harry's curiosity was such that they decided to go to the Dunwich to investigate the Wildlife family, just commit across the Macquarie farm, which animals to Livingstone's are cubs, just a large barn looking like was ready with wood planks.
Who's there?
Good morning, I'm Henry Armitage, and I come to ask you a series of questions from the local police.
What's going on?
Can I go in?
Come in, but I recommend that you not touching anything.
Thank you so much. I see that you have many books here. Can I ask which the topic they are?
Go to the point, Mr. Armitage. I don't like losing time either in my house.
Mr. Waterley, the villagers and authorities are somewhat concerned about the stage in which the house is located, and about the strange noises that sound at night. Could you explain the origin of this?
They are out of your comprehension. I will not lose my time explaining you what is going to happen in a few days.
What do you mean with that?
I suggest going out of my house and the town. Leave this matter in oblivion.
Mr. Waterley, I suggest you calm down and have a seat. There is no need to be upset.
Old Wallet put a shotgun from the kitchen while the guests talking in the living room.
Get out of my house by yourself, or I will do it by my own.
Mr. Armitage rose careful, still looking to the old Wallet with age. But before leaving, Wilbur noticed holding the revolver in his hand and the books which appears in the hands copy to the Necronomicon. After that visit, Armitage knew perfectly Wilbur's family's plan.
This family is playing with powers other than the human being in Earth. I have to investigate what's happening and why Wilbur Weatherly wants to get the forbidden Necronomicon.
The man you kicked out of the house has an exact copy of the Necronomicon at the university where he works. If I get it, I could summon my father.
Be careful. Go in at the night and kill whoever you need to have it.
A few months passed and Mr. Armitage studied perfectly the copy of Necronomicon that he objected for the University of Virginia. For doing that feat, he almost ate and sleep. He showered for almost 4 days and feels more than once, but after discovering what was happening, he was completely horrible to learn the intention of the little Walden families, which with it was known that Wilbur's mother had died for unknown reasons.
This cannot be possible. They are trying to wage Jigsaw thought.
As soon as he said this, the literally alarm sounded loudly.
What's going on? Someone is trying to rob something?
Get away from it! You don't know the power you're playing with. All of you will die by the power of my great father, Jigsaw.
Henry Armstead ran where his shots were sounding and found Wilbur Wadley serving by 3 officers and 5 shot in his body.
Wilbur, stand still. I will be in the obligation to shoot you.
You will be the first one dying at my father's hands. And it will not remain imposed of this, unless with the misfortune that it has made me.
Harry Armstead shot Wilbur at head as he split fiery gun that he was putting in his jacket. Following these events, Henry Armstead left his car to Dunwich. Mr. Armitage commented aloud the townspeople.
Listen to me, because the day specified in the Necronomicon is approaching. Old Man Wadley and Wilbur are already dead, and something has been unleashed in his barn. It is not well known what it is, but town people and entire house have started to vanish out of nowhere. I know how to stop this, but I need every help from yours.
I will help you. I know where the invisible pet is hiding.
Perfect. These lenses are infrared. We can see the beast only at a distance. I ask you the favor not from getting away from me.
After a long journey, they reached the Wadley farm, where a fierce roar was heard.
Did you hear that?
Yes, but stay close. I know what to do. What's going on?
Look! Look!
Holy God.
Only the imagination can approve the image that unfortunate meant weirdness. It was bigger than a stable, all made with ropes. It was shaped like a chicken egg, but huge, without of leg. like a down half-closed barrel that were started to roll. It was clouded with a gelatinous suet and was made but loose to its ropes.
Time for the spell. Jikney, Theoskaka, Jogs thought.
A blue light comes out of scarlet combines that glows down in darkness. The ground shook. The time rolls don't matter. The only light was screen was the only imagine for the horrible beast that come of the most horrible place between the earth and hell.
Ja, Yamaha, Eya, Nich, Nüft, Hum, help, Fip, Father, Dad, Jogs thought.
What? What was that? Begin will stole my sanity for the rest of my life. What was? And why Wilbur was raising him?
Don't think about it. Wilbur didn't call him. It was his twin brother, but it looked more like his father than he did.
Humanity's strongest and older emotion is fear, and the oldest and strongest type of fear is the fear of unknowns. The limbs are all minds.